Hey there. Today I'm going to talk very important topic, and you know very well. Basically, my sister will be discussing this topic specially, and the topic will be the three major points of necessity of hand gesture while speaking in English. You know, hand gesture is very important while speaking in English with someone else. So, what's the three major points? Everything would be discussed by my sis, and my sister is at here. So, without any further delay, I will be introducing my sister again. Hey sis. So, you know very well, this is my sis. Already I introduced just before vlog, and the third video with my sis, and she, you know very well, she is at here right now. So welcome to channel. I am SouvikDatta. Let's get started. So sis, basically today we will discuss very important issue, hand gesture. Hand gesture is very important thing while speaking in English with someone else. So what's the main three major points you will be discussing, which is very necessary to keep in mind. So what's about the hand gesture, and is it actually necessary while talking with someone else in English? So please go ahead, sister.
Hello everyone. So I am back here with another video with my brother. So before starting this video, or coming up with it, I would like to say please do subscribe and comment, and you can, in the comment you can mention what all to improve, what all can be improved or spoken about in upcoming videos. So regarding hand gestures, as my brother mentioned, it is important, be it in any language or any conversation, but there are two types of people. One who will use too much of hand gestures, which is not required. A subtle amount of hand gesture is important. So the first point I will tell is that hand gestures helps to emphasize on certain part of your speech. Whatever you are speaking, it might be a long speech, so that can be boring for few audience. They wouldn't like some part of it because they will think it's huge and it keeps going. So in order to emphasize certain parts of the speech, hand gestures seriously make an impact. So that is one point I would like to mention, the first and foremost point. Second point is that it helps to engage with the audience, a healthy engagement, which is definitely required for any, be it a public speaker or you speaking with a person and want to make an impact on him or her. So, and the third point is that you get a flow of your speech. Suppose you are, you're talking to someone and you are about to freeze, like you're talking to a big delegate or a person an official, you can say, and you are a bit nervous. So if you start doing a little bit of hand gesture along with your speech as you start, so that will make you open up more, and that will help you to, better make a better speech, communicate better. So to be precise, I can tell you the 3 points you should remember while using hand gestures in any speech. The first one is you have to be engaging with the audience. That helps you in maintaining a proper engagement. Second one is it helps to emphasize on the important part of your speech. And the third one is it helps to give a flow to your speech when you start speaking. So that's how I'll wrap up this content. I hope this is useful for you, all of you guys. So I'll hand over the mic to my brother. He will cut.
Okay, so my sister is very good points you are delivering. But I have a few questions. In a nutshell, I do say you already discussed regarding 3 points. One is engagement, second would be open up, and third point would be emphasizing. So basically we need to follow the 3 points. One is engagement with the audience, Second would be emphasize the particular matter which they actually are trying to say. And third would be open up. Open up is very, very necessary. So my question is that, do you follow all of the things? And after that, you used to fluent too much on communication, and when actually you have been starting to follow this rule, and afterwards you realize how it's beneficial for you in order to communicate with someone else in English. So if you really clarify all of the things, it will be very glad for everyone. Could you please share?
Yes, so this is important, like how you apply the 3 important points in real life. So for me, I believe hand gestures in regular conversation I don't prefer. Be it official conversations or an interview, as you all may be, like getting job interviews, job calls, and you are explaining your details to the interviewer and you use your hand gestures. That's natural, that's obvious, that gives you a good impression too. For myself, I'll tell you that I use it in official purposes, like especially talking to some seniors or explaining some really important topic or a huge matter to a senior or someone. But regular conversations, I don't do that, and that is not necessary always. It becomes a bit fake, or I feel so, it's a personal viewpoint. It becomes a bit fake, or you are just exaggerating your speech.
Yeah, no, actually I am saying that you already discussing 3 major points. So afterwards you used to follow the 3 rules. Do you have felt you are actually fluent on communication in English while talking with someone else? It's actually beneficial for you or not?
Yes, it's beneficial, of course. That helps you definitely, as we have talked about, that it helps you to open up. You get the flow. That really happens. You get the flow of the speech and the topic you want to talk about. So yeah, I did follow this, and previously, like initial days and times, I didn't used to believe in the thing, or I didn't know about hand gestures much, how it enhances your speech. But with time, I have learned it, and it's quite engaging, and it's like a cherry on top of the cake. It's not necessary always, but it makes the cake more beautiful. So that's what hand gestures make your speech more engaging.
Yeah, in my personal point of view, yeah, it's actually necessary for any official communication with employees or officer or management, and it's needed to grasp all of the things so that your communication would be very beautiful from others, because after all, business English is quite important in order to achieve your career at a next level. So that's why it's very necessary. And in my personal experience, while I open up my hand gesture, at that point of time, I feel very easy to flow while I speaking with someone else in English. And yes, it's quite good for me also, because while I holding my hands, then I used to feel I do not talk too much in English fluently, and somehow I hold something in my mind. So that's my experience. And yes, engagement is very necessary to everyone, so that audience could listen actually whatever you are trying to say.
It just depend, from person to person, how and when we.
Yeah, it's actually relies on the person to person, and how much you used to hand gesture. It's also depend on that particular situation.
Sure.
Not only every situation you used to do all of the things. No, not at all. You have to understand while it will be using or not.
Yeah.
And that is very, that's the main point.
Yes.
Yeah. So great, sis. It's a very good conversation with you, and you are discussing very important 3 major points. And I hope whoever listen right now, it will be beneficial for you. And if you like this session, you should have to share as much as you can and subscribe this channel in order to getting updated while uploading new video. So with this, we will wrap up and we will be back soon with another important session for you. Keep staying with us. Keep watching. Goodbye everyone.